when you were asking why the guy was shaking. Because when black, and that's your skin, is the weapon, then yes, that does heighten people. That's the reason why he was shaking, because he was alarmed by the situation that he had gotten himself into.
But how was it weaponized? I mean, are you saying that inherently that black people make white people feel more nervous, and that would call them to call the police more often?
Well, the reason why we have so many rushes to judgment is because my skin is the weapon. Yes. I oftentimes will tell my husband to handle a situation because sometimes it seems a little bit too much if I get heightened or upset. So at that point, I'll just tell him, you handle this and I'll be in the car, because I understand how these things go. Yeah, he probably was nervous. He was nervous when she walked in and she had something to say that he didn't like, and they had a back and forth, so he was trying to call in enforcements when this woman was just simply trying to use a coupon.
He could have felt legitimately harassed. I mean, if we take race out of this, and I really hate to put race into it, because I can see someone just being like, hey, you're not honoring my coupon, screw you. I want to know your name, I want to know your number, I want to know everything about you, and just hammer him.
She did ask for his name, apparently, but
exactly. But when you do it in such a harassing tone, I can see how someone would get flustered and say, I've got to call in for backup. Of course it is, but everything's subjective. Why isn't we pick up this phone and feel the need to film every single little dang thing that's going on?
You want to know why? Because it's a difference between life and death. That's why.
No one's getting killed here. These are situations.
Okay, but how do we know how this is going to go down until it actually goes down? Yes, absolutely.
Because, Erica,
take your phone out and document every single thing, because you may not get that chance after it's all said and done.
Rather than resolving the issue, she wanted to film it, and that's my point. You could have resolved it so peacefully.
Well, first of all, here's the problem. People always want things to go one way. Things don't go one way. If you want to go about calling the police and infringing on my personal rights to simply be a customer at a CVS, then I have every single right to pick up my phone and film you doing so.
Not if you're peaceful.
You have violated my personal rights, so I'm violating yours. That's just how it works. Everything that happens for a reason, because it's turning around full circle. Maybe if people will use a little bit of common sense and courtesy and look at people like humans one-on-one, then we wouldn't get into these predicaments. But until that happens, hell yeah, I'm picking up my phone every single time because I want to go home to my family.
Then be polite and be courteous. Be polite, be courteous, and don't let the situation escalate.
Philando Castile was polite and courteous.
Polite and respectful.
Let me tell you, honey, I have been very polite and courteous in situations where I have found myself.
You sound a little upscale now, but I'm just saying.
Upscale or heightened?
Heightened.
Okay, I am heightened. Okay. Yes, I absolutely am.
And I'm having a very respectful conversation.
And I'm not having a respectful conversation?
It's a little bit stressful, I think, and that would cause someone.
Would you shake? Would you shake when you called the cops on me, though?
I personally wouldn't know, but that's because I can keep my tone down.
Okay.
All right. Well, great conversation either way. I'm sure you guys are having them at home as well. Please write in and tell us what you think.